Are you worried about addiction? Where do cravings end and addiction start? In this video, I give you 4 tips on how to become more resistant to your cravings. Going through the pandemic has brought a lot of additional pressure on us. I mean, there's work, there's kids at home from school, there's life. No wonder we are looking for ways to cope. We are so strapped for time that we believe that calming techniques such as breathing or meditation take too long. We simply can't make space for it. Plus, indulging in whatever coping substance of our choice seems to be so much more fun and relaxing. Well, at least initially, until we crash. Are you worried about addiction? The JOYVIAL health coaches and I debated about where we felt cravings end and addiction starts. And we believe that it starts when you spend more time, energy, and money thinking about it or consuming it than you wish. My name is Hanni Berger and I am the CEO of JOYVIAL, a network of professional health coaches helping you live a healthy and joyful life. Addiction is really a combination of 2 things. You have 1, the physical craving, and then 2, a habit that you may have adopted over time. Your cravings for sugar, salty food, your daily 3 to 4 glasses of wine at night, THC products, or other commonly used vices can typically be overcome by abstaining from it for just about 6 weeks. In that time, your brain readjusts and it readjusts to its needs for the substance, and each week reduces the severity of cravings for you. Now, that doesn't sound very enticing. All you see is 6 weeks of struggle, but getting to the other side is so worth it. So here are 4 tips on how to become more resistant to your cravings. First, strengthen your sense of awareness. Yes, I encourage you to create a strong sense of awareness in 2 areas. 1 is to see if you can identify what triggers your cravings. Is it a habit, like opening up a bottle of wine when you come home from work every night? Is it a certain person or a situation that makes you angry or sad, that leads you to finishing up like a cookie box? Become aware of what precedes your cravings. Second, become aware of your emotions before consuming whatever your vice is. Ask yourself, what emotions am I trying to soothe here? Is it anger, sadness, anxiety? What thoughts and emotions come up if I don't give in to the urge? What does this food or whatever you're using represent? I'll talk about that in a second. And also, what do I really need actually in that moment? So, as you know, I am a recovered chocoholic who has finally identified what triggers my cravings. I thought about chocolate and asked myself, what does this chocolate bar represent? And I realized that for me, it was love. It was comfort. That chocolate bar represented my mom's hugs when I was a kid. I mean, I can almost hear her saying, everything is going to be okay. If you are dealing with food addictions, most often the foods are what soothed us when we were little. What does your vice represent? Second, ask yourself, what does my body need? Some cravings are truly because your body is in need of a certain nutrient. Often when I have chocolate cravings and I eat a healthy fat like an avocado, the cravings go away. Sometimes when I cook vegetarian meals for a while, I realize that my body is craving protein. And then I eat some wild-caught salmon or 100% grass-fed beef. And I know that typically that will reduce my craving for junk. Keep in mind that there are often also healthier alternatives to the foods that we are craving. When I crave sugar, I try a piece of fruit first. When you crave a full bag of Tostitos, use instead 2 tablespoons of organic corn and pop it yourself. Make yourself some fresh popcorn and use some olive oil and sprinkle some salt on top. I mean, doesn't that sound good? Now, third, ask yourself, what does your mind need? Some of our addictions are not so much about tasting a certain food, but giving us a mental buzz, like when we drink wine or take THC products. The initial feeling of being tipsy or high feels good, but after the buzz wears off, we're still stuck feeling empty or lack of energy. We go for more and slowly increase the threshold our brain needs to feel that same buzz again. Having gone through a 6-week abstinence from chocolate and having witnessed how beautiful it is to live on the other side of addiction, I've also learned that the cravings come back very fast when I feel stressed and under pressure. So, managing your stress is the best way to manage your cravings and addictions. There are so many ways to reduce stress and anxiety, which we speak about in so many of our videos. But there are 3 specific habits you can practice to ease your mind so cravings don't flare up. First, be proactive. It's important to understand what triggers your cravings, as we said before. If it's your overbearing boss who just makes you want to run to the office kitchen and grab that last cupcake, maybe it's a good proactive approach to calm your mind down before you meet with your boss. Try a relaxation technique like deep breathing to signal your brain that you are safe, or take a short walk around the block, or listen to calming nature sounds on YouTube. You also want to focus on getting plenty of sleep. JOYVIAL health coach MJ shared that a number of her clients have seen their cravings subside when they finally got enough sleep at night. Lack of sleep increases our hunger hormones and leaves you jittery before you even get the day started. Get a good night's sleep, and I promise you, your brain will thank you. And I believe your cravings will reduce. Also, please develop a good support network. In some ways, it may feel easier to deal with your struggle on your own, but doesn't it always feel good when you open up to someone you trust? Don't deal with your struggle on your own. Talk to friends you trust, or maybe connect with a professional support group. Also, some of our health coaches are well experienced in helping you overcome cravings. You also want to be clear about your go-to routine. You know, the time span of your initial having a craving and it subsiding can often just be a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. Health coach Lisa suggested you create a ritual or at least a sample menu of the things that you can do in those 20 minutes to overcome the craving. One of Lisa's clients decided that when she comes home from work, she will opt for her favorite hot cup of tea at night rather than the wine. She realized that she felt she respected herself more this way rather than overindulging in wine. She created a new evening ritual. So, what can bring you back in balance in those critical moments? Can you go to your husband and get a loving hug? Or can you grab a piece of fruit and enjoy its sweet taste while going for a walk? What will calm you down in those moments? None of us like to be chained to any cravings. Is it time for you to believe in a future where you are free of your unwanted habits? Give us a call today at 1-866-JOYVIAL or go to joyvial.com to schedule your free consultation. That's JOYVIAL.com. Tell us in the comments what questions you have for us, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.